Okay, we're back, finally. Oh my goodness. Put my microphone's little hat on properly. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum. Sorry, I'm not being very talkative for people who are watching this live or on VOD. Anyway, let's play some Mario Galaxy. So, let me just... Oh, I don't have a remote control. Where did I put the remote control? Because I'm going to want to turn down the volume on the TV so the mic doesn't be picking it up. If only the Wiimote did the business. I'm a bit overly satirized here on video, I think. Let me just find this remote control. Find this remote control. Where are you? Where did I put you? Crisis averted. Alright, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Even though the music for Mario Galaxy is really good, you guys will be able to hear it. I will not. What is happening? Hang on. Yeah, we're still going. Okay. Anyway. So let me put my Wiimote strap on, as the great baby Jesus has directed us to. Hang on, which way does this go? It's years since I put one of these on. There we go. Okay, I have my... sorry, hit the mic. I have my sensor bar set up. Was working earlier. Let's hope it'll continue.
Super Mario Galaxy!
Here we go. Right. So, just for context's sake, playing this on the Wii U, not on the Wii. I had problems getting the Wii to work earlier for whatever reason. Luckily, Wii U is backwards compatible, and so here it is. It actually looks pretty good, given that this game is standard definition. I don't know if the Wii U does any upscaling, but that looks pretty nice, I would say. I did have a look earlier at my previous save. I have beaten the game, but I did not, critically, I did not 100% it. So, I'll be doing that for the first time on this. The audio is looking a little bit loud, so I'm just gonna turn it down a wee bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's play Mario. And of course, as always, these videos on Twitch will appear on YouTube as well, where I upload all the streams. So you get your typically pointless Mario story. Some about a star. They were happy because of the star. Oh, Bowser wants the star. Get him. Oh, da, da, da. You know, usual old tat. Okay, Peach sends you a letter. Whatever. Just adjust my microphone slightly. Okay, so now we're controlling Mario. I am playing again with the nunchuck and the Wii U, what do you call it? Motion Plus. I have the special add-on, which I can use. I'm gonna need to move my sensor bar a bit closer because, actually, should I put it on top of the TV? That might make more sense. Because I'm gonna need it for picking up them little giblets that are on the screen right now. Okay, we're gonna move the sensor bar quickly. Hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a operation. You'll see my belly for a second. Hang on. Okay, that should be better. So now, because I'm sitting here all comfy, when I point the Wiimote up, nothing is happening. Oh, wait a second, there it was. What's blocking it? Jesus, it's way out of calibration. How do you calibrate this again? How does one calibrate this again? Oh my goodness, I'm on the point way up. I'm not pointing at the screen at all. Oh, of course, there's a... Jesus, I forgot all about this. Isn't there a setting where it's like, is your sensor bar above or below? Okay, we're going to start... we're going to start the game again. Because that is... that is not working. Okay, let's just make sure... How do you do this now? No. Oh, settings are down here, I think. No, I don't want to do data management. Wii menu manual. Where are your settings, you stupid thing? No. Christ. Okay. Okay, let's try this then. Okay. Oh no, I'm going through the channels. I wanted to use the this one. Yeah, start. Okay. Oh my god, this is some laborious old shite. Using software, no. Okay, this is completely useless. How do you reset your Wiimote? Me channel, no, don't want that. Oh, pain. Pain I'm experiencing here, folks. Wow. The irony is that the Wii was sold to people as a... Even a granny can play it, and now I'm here going, how do you how do you do this? Oh my god, Wii options. Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up because I'm stuck here like a fool. Because I know you can do it. Oh, hang on, reset? No, that resets the console, presumably. Oh, Jesus. Why am I not playing Mario yet? Why am I fighting with this stupid console? No, not SD card. Options. Channels, I know. No. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Sorry, we're fiddle-faddling here instead of playing the game. Okay. My god. Okay, we calibrate Wiimote. How does one do it? Oh, hang on. Calibrate is a different thing, isn't it? Calibrate is for... Okay, move sensor bar. Oh, sensor calibration. Perfect. Access system settings. Where are those? Where's Wii system settings? Oh, Christ. This I might do this through the Wii U menu. I should have just played it on the Wii. Okay. This is going to be not a Super Mario Galaxy stream as promised, but a how do you set up a Wii stream. Okay, I probably will need to use the gamepad for this. Here it is. The giant Wii U controller. You can hear it through the mic as well. Okay. That's me. Ignore the afro. Okay, let's have a look for system settings here. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. How slow it is to load. Christ. What is this? Okay, hang on. TV, no. Calibrate. Hey, I found it. Okay. Above TV. Yes. Okay. 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 Hello. Also, to whoever of you is out there watching, thanks for spending your evening with little old me as we play, eventually, Mario. Why do you have to go out to the Wii bloody menu? What? Are you on? Still way off. I have to point like at the ceiling for this to work. Okay, hang on. Come down here a little bit, you. It's way off. It's bloody way off. It's got to go below again because this is not at all working how it should. Sorry, I'm hitting the mic again. Where is it now? Jesus. I'm really frustrated with this, I must say. Hello? God. Alright. We're just not going to use that functionality in the game. I'm too tired of this. There we go, okay. I just have to sit really far back, I guess, so that it's a little bit... Oh wait, I don't want to use I want to use only TV. Where are you? Oh, up here. Okay. Alright, we're just going to play it now. I can't be bothered with this. This is why people have the Switch now. Fucking Wii. Anyway. Thank you, iPad. You did help. Okay. I am probably sitting too close to the TV for this to functionally make any sense, but anyway. Or for it to work, like. To work properly.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Okay. Back to the beginning, part 2. Take 2. How much is that? That's 20 minutes of time that I had dedicated to play this, spent on basically zero progress. Okay. Does it still have my little save file? At least? It does, okay. Point at the screen. Like, I'm pointing at the sensor, basically. I'm not pointing at the screen at all. Which is not how it's supposed to work. I forget what you need those little... What are they even called? Ah, it's making me watch this again. The little star floaties. Whatever those are called. You can pick them up as you're flying around with the controller, but... We'll see if that works out. Well, maybe... Like I'm sitting legitimately, I don't know, 3 feet from the screen. I might just be too close. It might be like, isn't there a guideline of how far back to sit? I don't know. Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. Ooh. Sounds lewd. Okay, anyway, now we're properly playing this. Which feels very strange. Because look, you can... How do you collect these again? Okay, you just do like that. What are they for, though? I don't remember. Do you... Oh, you have to give them to some Luna or something, yeah? And he eats them to unlock stuff. Anyway. Okay. So far, Mario feels pretty good to control. I don't remember what the controls are. Can you do... Okay. So run around is left stick. Jump is A. He does do the triple jump. Crouch. Backflip, so that's Z. Long jump. Okay, we've got all the classics. Running through that does collect it just about. What else can we do? What's this one do? Nothing. Okay, that's going to first person view. Camera is has oh, you don't have a right thumbstick in this game, of course. You have the Mario 64 camera where it just goes like that. Ooh, that's not good. I really should have picked up the Switch version. It's probably much better than this one. Start is, or plus is presumably start. Minus, does that do anything? Same. 1, 2, 1, 2, don't do anything. Okay. Right, that's our basics. Let's get in. Yeah, I like how Mario moves so far. He's pretty fluid. Not as floaty as Mario can sometimes feel. He's pretty nice to control. Here's our friend. I got the Lego version of that for Christmas. It's up in the shelves all the way up there. The airship. It's great. Great Lego set. People are into Lego. They should check it out. Because that Mario Lego, I generally I'm unimpressed by. I got the starter set as well. Shite, so it's really, really terrible. The Mario Lego, the Super Mario himself, the Lego version is really cool. It has like a little scanner, and you can, like, he jumps on the enemy's heads, and it goes boop boop boop. They have a little QR code on their head or whatever. But the rest of the Lego set is nothing. It's just little. Oh, there's a tree, and then a little strip of green to link them together. It's really poor. Whereas the airship one is actually, I think, the only good one. Very, very fun to build. Very fun to build. Oh, it's bringing back memories now of Christmas when I was building that Lego set. Okay, so playing this on the this Wii game on the Wii U, I'm immediately seeing all the jaggy edges. Certainly not a game made for high. Look at that. Certainly not a game made for high definition. Definitely looks better if you're watching on a small screen. But as I said, I'm about 3 feet from a 40-inch television, and it's a little bit. It's not the nicest. Okay, let's make our way. Ooh. Oh, that's just because I'm holding on to the crouch button, presumably. I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say Mario stops when he does a long jump, which I don't like, but it's because I'm still holding crouch. There's no, well, Mario's not really known for his roll. There's no punch or anything, though, is there? Oh, hang on. No, I don't have the waggle. I haven't learned the waggle moves yet. Mario does have like a spinning punch move, he does. But you need to unlock. You need to unlock that. I really don't remember a lot about this game. This is for all intents and purposes is a brand new experience for me. Here's the The game case, Super Mario Galaxy. On the Wii. Still, with the instruction booklet, they still used to make those. Oh, that'd be good for looking up the controls, actually. I forgot they had them back then. Prologue, getting started. Controls. Control stick. C button is to reset the camera. Okay, I thought it did nothing, but it resets the camera. I guess behind you. Z is for crouch. Shake the Wii remote to spin or use a contraption. Well, now you know. B button, fire star bits at on-screen pointer. I won't be using that hardly at all. And then A button to jump and do all that. Okay. Sounds good. Now, like I said, I've never 100% of this game. And I've never beaten at all Mario Galaxy 2. So that's going to be even more exciting. I did start it. But that was just a game that I eventually moved on from. Without ever finishing. Jesus, the Wiimote has a powerfully loud rumble. Not subtle at all. It's okay, we're awake. Now this fella is called a Luna, I believe. Oh, and we're on a little tiny planet. Lovely. Finally, you're awake. Let's play. Okay, so I need to chase this fella. Can I do like a jumping grab? No, that does the ground pound. Mario doesn't have the little dive move he had in 64. Let's play hide and seek. Okay. I mean, they could have just tell me where I am without this grief. Oh my god. I need to get used to the way the world works here, don't I? The gravity and whatnot. Okay, one of them is there. Oh, chasing the rabbits game was always the worst part of Mario 64, and now you're straight into it. There we go. Okay, that's one. I knew I should have hit in the crater. Okay, so that's where one of them will be, I assume. No. Okay. What about in here? Yes. Okay. And he'll tell me I should have been in the house. Oh god. There we go. In the grass. Alright, not there. Oh, I forgot how satisfying long jumping around the like gravitational pull was. Oh, now I can't do a long jump. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ah. Love it. Come here to me. Oh, but I am there. So not fun. Okay, that's the three of them. Got. Do I get a star or something now, please? Maybe you can help Mama. Ah, my beloved Mama. Rest in peace. My good friend. Okay, let's see where we are. Oh, he was very sticky for a wall jump there, which I appreciate. Rosalina, her debut. She does look like Peach. She looks exactly like Peach. Not very creative by the old Nintendo boys. Okay, so this is what we need Waggle for. Going through the stargates, whatever they're called. Luma, not Luna, sorry. Luma. This is where we learn the Waggle move, I guess. Oh my god. Yes. And off she floats. Okay. Shake to spin things that look breakable. There we go. And then you have to waggle for this to go as well. And also there's noise coming out of the Wiimote. Oh, what a great little system. Look at that, that's so loud. Okay. Oh, there's the airship right ahead of us. Hi there. Ooh, bad news. Oh, yeah. Meteor. Okay, so you need to get the star chips. And don't fall into that void. Because if you fall in there, that is death. So we'll avoid doing that. Okay, over here. Coins. I don't know, maybe I need to kill the Goombas. No. Oh, extra life. Let me grab that really fast. Thank you. And it was just behind it. Nice and easy. Alright. Oh, I was shaking the right thing. I was shaking the little nunchuka. Okay, what are we doing here? Of course you can hit. Yeah, I might need to turn off the Wiimote noises, because that is already annoying. The slippery that noise. I do not appreciate it. Right, what do I need to do here? Oh, hang on. Is there a blockage somewhere I need to... Oh, I just need to talk to him. What did he have the key? I don't remember seeing a key, brother. Oh. Now there's an enemy here that wasn't here before. Bang. And he had the key. Weird. Weird how that turns out. What's the point of the spiky bit on the bottom then? Who knows? Anyway. Oh, you use the Wiimote for going from like star to star, I guess. Now. Oh my god, big Goomba. I don't remember what those big pointy bits are for. I'm sure they're for something. Where's that big Goomba then? Okay. Same logic as before. I guess they don't do anything. Seems like they should though. Seems like a weird... Oh, that was really poor. That was really... Alright, there's the first damage we've taken in this run. Ran straight into it. Hurry, down here. Okay. A grand star, okay. No problem, buddy. I got it. Oh, it's one of these touch all the things once deals. And don't get shocked. Just one there. 1, got that. Easy. Easy peasy. We are 1/120th of our way there. Happy with that. Oh, is this not the one where you're on the big... Must be Mario Galaxy 2 where you're on the big Mario head. Yeah, I guess it is. I'm mixing them up. Yeah, this is the one where you're, this is your ship, this big weirdly shaped monstrosity. Fair enough. Grand Star Rescue, Gateway Galaxy. See, I don't know if there's the same like collect the coins, collect 100 coins on each level deal, because there's like 900 levels in the game. Comet Observatory. I mean, you're in space. Seems a bit weird. Again, the story in these games is mostly nonsense. Blah blah blah, let me play the game. I don't care. Thank you. Okay. Save your game. Why not? Okay, so this is the place that's opened. And it's called... If you need to rest. Okay, I thought that was going to be the name of the place, but oh well. It was not. Yeah, so this is why you need to point at the screen. Okay, well. Let's do this one first, I guess, right? Good Egg Galaxy. There are 3 stars on it. Good Egg Galaxy it is. You have to die not too much unnecessary pointing at the screen in this game. Just press A and start the run. Okay, Dino Piranha. Oh, this is a boss right away, I think, isn't it? Which is how 64 started as well, to be fair. Ooh, not Odyssey though. Okay. I wonder if I can kind of do this in whatever order I want, or is it going to force me, like in Sunshine, to do a specific thing at a specific time? Oh, and it resets your thing? Where did all my previous things go? I guess it does. Where are we going? Not go to Toad's house. Oh, hang on, there's a note, is there? Gone for a long time. Use the pipe on the other side. Okay. Let's go down. Roar. Where's the pipe? Yeah. Never mind, I've been lied to. We can go back to that later, I guess. There's another get to 5 bits. 1, 2. Ah, you big tick, you. 2, 3. Whoa. 4. And I did not see a 5th one. It's probably. Oh, it's right here. Good, go. Oh, look at this big coin. I must say the music is great. The music is really, really good. Oh, what is this thing? Should I grab? No! That's what it is. Okay. You learn the hard way sometimes. Oh, can I grab that coin without falling off the world? I can. Okay. Boss number 1. Doesn't seem too hard yet. Oh, never mind. You're really good there. Ah, snap. It's just too quick. Oh, so close. And again. Oh. I'm so close. Like, I don't get hit by him, but also... That should be it, I think. Yes. Oh, you don't get grand stars every time, you just get little stars. Hmm, fair enough. You got a star. Okay. Okay, we'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what happens to your star bits then. Gotcha. What are we wasting time here doing? I'm not going to shoot a single one at an enemy. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong thing. I'm wasting them. Wasting my deals. Can I go to these yet? I cannot. No, this doesn't let me. Okay. Back to the good egg galaxy, I guess. Try to finish it. This one is called A Snack of Cosmic Proportions. Okay, so this one will have, I'm guessing, the big fat Luna. Yes. Well, he's not yet, but he will turn into one. So we need to collect star bits in this one, basically. Which again doesn't sound really fun per se, but we'll do it. Okay, so we'll just collect all these. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. And we'll have to see how much he wants. Oh, jeez, I keep hitting the mic, I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to zap it anyway, don't worry. Mario. You're doing me seriously dirty here. No, I will share with him if that's what you want. See, this is the bit I need to point it. I'm pressing the wrong button again. I'm not going to have anything to give him because my things will have all run out by the time we get there. God. Okay. Now I might grab some of these. Where did I see them here? A few more here. I don't know how many this guy wants, but presumably it'll be too much. Or at least it'll be more than I can offer. Are there any more around here I should be aware of, or can I just go? Just go. Okay. So let's see how much he wants first of all. How many do you want? 100. What? I do not have that many. Okay, he wants 100. We're gonna be stuck for a while trying to get 100 of these. Especially that I keep pressing the wrong button and wasting half of them. So let's go back and collect some more. Oh, hang on. Ah, didn't let me take him. There we go, got a few there. Okay, this is a reset for some reason. Oh, what's in here? Coin. I'll have some of these. Collect loads of them quick. Okay, this isn't gonna be too bad actually. We're already at 91. Anyone to join me here? Give us a few freebies now. Go here. You got any for me, buddy? Alright, it's 100. Here we go. There we go. He gets all juicy. Transforms into a bloody world. Scratch my back real quickly. There we go. Okay. I don't know if you can push that. So, no, it's not a brick also, it's a box. Oh. Should I? Might have been a bad idea. Oh, I can wall jump up, of course. What a stupid man. Completely forgot about the existence of wall jumps. Forgot they bloody existed. Alright. I really like these ones, actually. Where you have to, like, work your way inside the little tube thing. Can I get a coin off anybody? Not if I do it that way, is it? No. I think I need to jump on Goombas to get a coin, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, these levels are great. They're a little bit like the jetpackless ones from Sunshine. Not as difficult, obviously, but they have that element of like classic Mario puzzling. How do I get in? Not from the bottom. No. There must be an opening somewhere around here. Where do you get in? There you go. Ooh, don't run into the Goomba. There must be an opening down here somewhere. I'm trying to figure out. Where does this go? Oh, where do you go in here? I just have to do long jump so I can see our way around here. I'm not seeing an opening of any kind. Where's the opening? Okay, but you come out there. Okay, let's follow it backwards. Okay, so you're going that way. Given that the one-up is there, I'm thinking you probably come along this way. Along this way. Through here. And we're back here again where we started. Or down. Jesus Christ, where do you get into it? Oh my goodness. I've no. Oh. That's okay. Whoop, sorry. Okay, now the fun begins. These puzzles are great. No! Rewind button, please. Okay, there's our first death of the run. I'm too used to playing games with rewind functions and being so carefree about it. I was just playing recently Yoshi's Island on the Super Nintendo, but on the Nintendo Switch Online, so you can just rewind if you die. And Forza Horizon as well, which also has rewind for when you drive off the side of the road. So I'm going to be very risk adverse playing this game. Especially when it pertains to stuff like lives. Okay, I have enough lives. Yoshi's Island I finished, by the way, with like 450 lives, which I never used. Okay. Now the good thing about this, or levels such as this, is in a normal Mario game you would say, Jesus, I gotta be careful I don't fall off this level. It's only when you see that black hole thing that you can really like worry about falling off a level. So I think we should be pretty safe here. I don't see any. Never mind. He's right there, the black hole fella. Oh my god, what way am I running? There we go. Okay. Okie doke. Oh, these are pain in the arse as well. Okay. No! Shit. Jesus. Okay, we got it. I very nearly died there. That would have been catastrophic. Okay, three stars down. In just under an hour. So at that rate, we've another 40 hours to go. Discover new galaxy. Okay, well, I'm gonna beat the galaxy I'm playing before I go to the next one. Save, yes please. Okay. Still can't go to these box things. Oh, I think, are these like classic, like as I said, Mario Sunshine jetpack list? There might be. Okay. Last one on Good Egg Galaxy. Is King Caliente's battle fleet. Okay, I don't remember what King Caliente is. Right, none of this is familiar to me at all. Okay. Oh, hang on. That's what they meant by pipes on the other side, because there's one here, there's a green one over there as well. Okay. So this is the house, I guess. Again, love the music. Tremendous. Love it. All you get is a 1-up. I can't help but feel a bit disappointed by that, to be honest. But, okay. We'll take it. It is what it is. No good. That was very good, conversely. I might have to do the same here. Oh, shit. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, what do we got going on here? Oh god, I am fucking these goons up. I don't get anything though? That's it? Seems a bit pointless now. Okay. That was not at all worth doing, but okay. Right. It's like a maze of sorts, I guess. Oh. one of these is King Kelly? Okay. I immediately know what I have to do here. First of all, I'll say this toad. Your attacks don't reach those. Good idea. I figured that out. Thanks very much. Bye. Bang. Wouldn't that be better? It's like a little mini boss where you had to hit him a few times rather than just the once. I think so. Okay. Oh, that's actually quite helpful. I forgot that was the thing. Oh! Don't jump right into the lava! I bet you I'm gonna be killed. It's gonna kill me. I didn't know it was there. No, it didn't kill me. That's fine. Give me another coin, please. Thank you. Okay, sorry. I didn't realize I was so close to being killed. This lad's going too easy. Like, you should have to at least aim. Oh, hang on. I didn't realize you could volley them back. You can. Bang, finished, easy. Not a problem, baby. Killed him up real good. I will say, if I was to criticize, which I like to do, obviously. I don't know that this first galaxy has a real. I don't know if that's got a real identity, because it's so disparate. You have the house on the initial rock, which feels very like moony, and then you have airships, and you have the pill-shaped thing that you go through. I don't know. Just for the fair enough later on, but for the first level, first proper level, I just want a nice, simple. It's a Mushroom Kingdom world. Okay, so for now, I'm sure we'll come back at some stage. For now, we've done all we can do in Godai Galaxy. These are still question marks. So I'm going to move on to whatever this is. Honey Hive Galaxy. Where we meet B Mario, I believe. B Mario takes flight, yes. Okay, so I gotta fly over to that big bee, I imagine.
Yes.
Right, let's do it. Okay, from where does one obtain the bee power-up? That's my first question. Castle straight here. Alright, you got it. Thanks. What do you gotta say, buddy? What if I do? Oh, does Mario have the ground pound and jump in this? Kind of. No, not really. Okay. I was about to use the camera for the first time, and it's like, no, you cannot use the camera. Game design. You gotta love it. Hey! There we go. Okay. Down we go. So. Now, B Mario cannot touch water, I believe, lest he die. Or lose the power, at least. Okay, good. All these guys touch me, so I'm gonna fly all the way over. A graceful landing. Oh dear. So I guess I have to fly over it, but I don't fly for long enough, surely. Oh my god, lots of coins down here. Ooh, I don't like this scary bit. I guess this is where I was supposed to go now. Probably not, but sure look, we'll figure it out. Oh, maybe it was. I've lost the power. Tits. Big old titties. Okay. I'll do that in a second. And up here, where there's a flying star. There we go. This should, that's it. Easy. Simple. Oh no, we're not. We're at the bottom. Okay. We're able to climb or something. Stick to Honeywell. Okay. Then you jump and fly onto the next one. What's he doing? Ooh, Mario. Okay. A physician, like Dr. Mambo. Itchiness, you say? Oh, I can't stand on those or it will not be. Mario's so fast, isn't he? Lighter with the beak, I suppose. The hair fuzziness does look good for a Wii game, I would say. Probably would look better on a CRT, to be fair. Than on my shit. Oh, this is Captain Toad. We gotta sing the Captain Toad song. Da, 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 da. So this game was the introduction to Captain Toad, actually. What an absolute legend. Favorite character in the game, favorite character in any game is Captain Toad. What an absolute joy. What a treat Captain Toad is. And he must be protected at all costs. He did give us a star though, which is very nice of him. Oh my goodness. Right, 5. Mario, your name is Mario. Yes, it is. Since you're addressing me as such. Okay, let's head over to the garage. Ideally, in the next, I don't know, 45 minutes before I finish up for today, I would like to, I'd like to get to about 10 stars. These guys are nuts to me. Alright, that was utter waste of time. Let's go back in here where the levels are. What did I say? We're on 5, is it? 5 so far? Oh, where's the wrong one? Oh, here we go. New galaxy appeared. What is it? Loop-de-loop galaxy. It's only got, okay, there's only, let's just detour briefly, as there's only 1 star on it for now. Loop-de-loop galaxy, surfing 101. Okay. Oh, is this gonna be one of these like balance the stupid Wiimote shit things? I bet it is. Ugh. Love Mario Galaxy, hate the Wii. I don't even hate the Wii. I just hate how everything is. Use the Wiimote to scratch your hole with. Are you a surfer? Yes. Point here at the screen. Okay. Got it. Turn left, twist left. Okay, gotcha. I'm doing it. Register, you stupid game. Oh, this is not gonna work, is it? This is not gonna work. Left! I'm putting it left. Okay, I know. Let me continue. Oh, you just have to hold it. You have to hold it left. That's what you wanted. Hold down A to speed up. Okay. I mean, it's fine. It's not too tricky to control. I say it's not too tricky, but it's gonna be tricky, isn't it? This bed looking up here. Oh no, you prick! Oh. I'm very, very tense right now. Oh! Gee, oh my god. I do not like this. We should have just stayed in the B land, where everything was simple. Shit. Go left, you fucker. No, not too left. Go left now. Right now. Right. How about that? That's pretty good. 1 minute, 1 second. I was shitting myself. But at least we didn't fall down like a fucking idiot. Which I was very afraid of. Ooh. Boom. Lovely, lovely. 6. Galaxy complete. Yes, please. So 10 is the goal, as I've said. Press A. And it says it on the screen, press A. I keep pressing B, or whatever this button on the back is. Alright, go back to the honey galaxy. We do number 2. Trouble on the tower. Okay, at least I know where I'm going. Is my B power up there already? Or do I need to get it and you? Never mind. Okay, where's me B power up? So, where is my B? Oh. Maybe there's no B power up in this. I just need to climb it the old-fashioned way. Perhaps. Looks like it might be. Might be. Oh. No problem, wall jumping at all, baby. We got a wall jump specialist in here. Well, the wall jumps in this game are very, very kind and very generous. Here's another one. Like, look how long Mario sticks in the wall. That's how long you have to jump. Like, so there's no urgency. Unlike in 64, where you have a split second, otherwise you just clunk off. Right. Beautiful. Phone buzz. Let me just check it out quickly. It's a LinkedIn notification. Very important. Okay, what's that? Pokemon? No. That's pretty nice. Oh, someone else played Mario Galaxy. Very nice. Let me give you a follow since we're people of the Mario. Where is it? Yeah, I'll do it a bit. I will follow you though. Thank you very much for that. Mario Galaxy is great. Any suggestions? Any suggestions? Are you playing on Switch or on Wii? Wii, same as me. Any suggestions? I don't know. It's a good question. There you go. You are followed. I don't know. It's a long time. This is my first time playing this game in about, I don't know, 12 years since it came out. So it's almost new to me as well. I don't know that I really have any suggestions. It's not great looking on a HD TV is all I'll say. Oh my god, why would he grab onto it? Or at least jump over it? Make sure you have batteries in for your Wiimote, I suppose. And that the wall jumps are super generous, so don't worry about wall jumps. Very, very easy to do. And try and 100% it. That's the advice that I would give, I guess. Like I've never 100%ed this game. This will be my first time doing it. And I've since, you know, 100%ed Mario World, got all the exits in that. Mario 64, oh you fool. Mario 64, 100%ed many times. Just 100%ed Yoshi's Island, like yesterday. Okay, gotta let this lad run at me, and then get one of them. Or jump over him, I suppose. Mario Odyssey, 100%ed as well. Loved Odyssey. Oh. There we go. So yeah, I mean, my advice would be stick with it no matter how hard it gets. Because I checked my old file before I started playing this. And I had, I don't know, 104 stars or something like that. So I was close to 100%ing it. I just never did. I don't know why. I guess later on I've got way more into like beating the games comprehensively, like doing everything in the game. I just wasn't like that back in the day. Wasn't it like when I was younger? I guess in 2008 I wasn't that young. I was like 20 when this game came out. And it was very much like beating the game was just getting to the end boss, rolling the credits. Now I like to really do everything in the game. 400, okay, well I don't have 4. I don't have 400 yet, buddy. You're gonna have to wait. I guess the other advice, even though okay, well, first of all, the advice is definitely learn the difference between the A and the B button. And know that for these you have to press A, not B. Because that's a mistake I've done 10 times. Okay. And I would say... ooh. I really like these ones. I love the ones that are like Mario... Oh, 100% of Mario Sunshine. That's the most painful experience I've ever had in my life. But I've always liked the ones that are a bit like throwbacks. So these ones and the jetpackless levels from Mario Sunshine. Oh, I love Mario Sunshine. I don't really. It was very, very hard. What happened to my stream? Sorry, my laptop just froze and I've been talking to myself, not seeing that the messages. Yeah. No, I never bought the Switch one because I already have Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64, Mario Sunshine on the GameCube, and Mario Galaxy on the Wii. So I was like, I'm not going to pay Nintendo €60 in my case for 3 games I already own that aren't really updated in any significant way. So. I'm too not paying attention. Ah! I was too busy talking and not paying attention to what I was doing. Anyway, That's my story of why I don't own the Switch version. But I did 100% Mario 3D World on Switch. And Bowser's Fury. And they were both great. Even though Bowser's Fury, I wish, was a bit more diverse in the God, okay. I'm gonna just have to do this and stop talking. Okay, that's very close. There we go. That's it. No. Yeah, I know. I thought you just stopped replying, and I didn't realize that it was actually my laptop had frozen. Where's the oh, over here. There we go. So I'm on 7 stars now, and I'm hoping to get to 10 in the next half hour. At least despite my laptop freezing, the stream itself didn't. So that would have been even worse if the stream had just stopped and I just kept playing for another hour, not knowing that no one could see it. Oh Lord. Thank you, Gyro Fusion, for the follow as well. Y'all are good peoples, and I appreciate you. Okay, game has been saved. Let's keep it moving. Oh! That's the thing as well about the thing about the Wii as well. Is I'm sitting way too close to my TV. Like I'm right beside the TV, and the Wiimote is being very fidgety. Okay, let's go back to Honey Hive. Honey Hive? What have I been calling it? I don't think I've been calling it Honey Hive Galaxy. But oh well. Well, we got more people in. Hello to everybody. Yeah, the Wiimote, and I'm playing with the Motion Plus. I don't know why for some reason. No, there's more people now. There's more people now. But the Wiimote is when you're this close to the TV, it doesn't work properly. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what the star was. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll just explore. Okay, we can't go up this way. And I've just learned that he doesn't have the Yoshi's Flutter. Mandible Clan. Okay, kill these, I guess. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna follow you as well. Following everybody today. Okay. And it's funny because my friend Barry, who Barry Ladd on Twitch, he played through Mario Sunshine, and I used to give out to him all the time for not watching the videos when it explains to you basically what you're supposed to do on a given level. And now I'm after doing it myself. So, Barry, if you're watching this, you have me dead to rights. I'm guilty of the very thing that I gave you crap for. Yeah, I have Mario Galaxy 2 pretty much ready to go after I beat this one. I'm gonna go Mario Galaxy, and then immediately Mario Galaxy 2. Because Mario Galaxy 2 I've never beaten. I started it, but I've never actually finished it. So that'll be a first time experience. Okay, that arrow is telling me I need to go this way. So who am I to argue with the arrow? Well, I don't have my B power. So let's do it. Am I gonna be able to get up here? It's too high. Yeah. Okay, that's no good. I I really should have paid attention to what I was supposed to do. Oh, sorry, hit the mic. Oh, I thought this was waggle control. It is not. That's just to get up there. Okay, so that's nothing. Talk to these bees, maybe. Eek, scary. Not really a clue. Use Z. Okay, while you're over them, smush them. Oh, I knew that already. What are you gonna tell me? Still, okay. Okay. Does this help me or does this hurt me? It helps me. Okay, that's what it's supposed to do. Beautiful. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. My internet is pretty good. You'll be happy to hear. Oh, we got more life. Beautiful. There we go. Gotta love when the camera doesn't let you control it, but fair enough. Oh, you absolute arse. Lovely. I'm guessing that we just have to kill all these. Which is probably the case. Stupid waggle. There we go. There's that one over there. Fine. Did I see another one? Oh! Fell off again. There was another one of those. The one that knocked me off. I have to get, right? There we go. Problem is the camera won't go behind me. Okay, here we go. There goes my extra life anyway. Jesus. The first, I don't remember who the first boss is. Who's the first boss of this? Oh, I guess I'll find out in a minute when I do it. There we go. Finally. So there must be... This doesn't go anywhere, this is just a dead end. I got all the ones down there, didn't I? I did. Right. Aha. There we go. Very satisfying. Okay, got all done. And now she'll be so happy she'll give me a star. Well, kind of. Not yet. I don't think I need to get all them. Kill all those bugs actually. Seems like they have nothing to do with it. Okay, some lovely coin here, give me some health. Oh jeez, I nearly ran right off the edge. And what do I have to do here then? Oh, big baddie. This one should be pretty straightforward, I think. There we go. I need to go like red. Look for Luigi.
Mario.
Couldn't quite get him there. There you go.
Mario.
Oh, go sideways. I got on sideways. Faster, faster. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. Or hard. Done. So that's 8, I think. No, 9. That's 9, I think. Okay. So that's Honey Hive Galaxy done.
Oh, yeah.
9. So one more. One more and that's 10 for today. Which I've been playing just over an hour. Hour and 15 minutes. Because I spent 20 minutes trying to get the Wiimote to work correctly. That's not too bad. So you've got everything there. That one. Well, that one you have to see the crown. So that one's definitely done. That one too. These ones will have more later to come back to. But let's do whatever this one turned out to be. Bowser Jr.'s robot reactor. Fair enough, so. See what it is. See what it's about. Mega Legs Moon. Does ring a bell, but I can't remember why. Oh, yeah. This is the drill. Drill? Maybe not.
Yes.
Okay. Fall off the level. Good luck to you. You too. Oh, yes, this is okay. I know what I have to do here. I have to lure it, don't I? Lure it over to, come on, buddy. Yeah. Oh, it's the wrong one. Oh, here we go. Alright. I love his voice. I love Bowser Jr.'s voice. First appearance in Yoshi's Island, which I just beat yesterday. Right, I very... Okay, we have to run up this guy. I was going to say I have very little memory of what I'm supposed to do here. But I guess we run up the legs. There's a little platforming section there. And then same old here. Is there an opening somewhere we get in? Or is this like a first? No, it's okay. This one's not too bad. This one's fine. Slowly break this down. Here we go. Oh, that's right. I guess I have to let them follow you a bit more. But yeah. Oh, the bloody things regenerate as well. Didn't realise that. Ah, see it regenerate. Balls. Right, come on. Follow me this way, buddy. This could take 10 minutes. I can easily see that. Oh, we got it already. Boom. Been a bit lucky there, but I will take it. Yeah, I can see how that could take. I see both how you could do that in 2 minutes, and I can see how that would take you an hour. I think I just got lucky that that second bullet bill went into the opening rather than hitting, because it was very close, rather than hitting the fence right next to it. But that's how it is sometimes, you know. Okay, so that's kind of the first world done, I guess. So now we go over there. Lovely. Galaxy complete. Yes. Yeah, so I have the 2 levels, Honey Hive and Good Egg, that we'll have to go back to later in the game. But, happy with that progress for today, though. Okay, so Terrace is the first one, and Fountain is World 2. Have you looked at your map? I haven't. But it seemed to be behind Terrace, so I'm going to guess it's over that way. Yeah, that's it over there. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there for now for today, because it is late in Ireland. It is, well, coming up on 7 PM. And I got to eat my dinner. I've gone straight from work to this. So I will be back most likely the weekend for a little bit more. Probably like World 2. Fountain. So of course, thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you for following. When I do the next part, you'll get the notification, obviously, and I'll tweet it out. The Twitter is the same username as on here, and also on there you have the YouTube link where I upload all the playthroughs. So Ocarina of Time is already on there. 12 minutes I played through, and a few other bits and pieces. But for today, that is everything. Thanks for chatting, Tony. Much appreciate that. I follow you now, so you never know. I might pop in when you're playing. See you a bit. But anyway, thank you very much for today, and I'll talk to you all later on. Bye-bye.